Hey y'all, this is your chess YouTuber back at it again. This is day 3. If you don't know, I am Jakeem. Welcome to the channel. I am currently a 1000 rated player, and this series is to kind of instill that sort of progression, or my progression in specific, on how I perceive different things, how I commit different mistakes, and be able to progress from that, just like any normal chess player would. For that reason, I am documenting my journey so that others can see through my process and see that it is possible to grow and improve as a player. Also, you will be learning a ton of different perspectives, and this video will help you answer the question: is a 1000 rated player really all that bad? Well, throughout this video, you will see and understand the different types of blunders, or the constant blunders that happen throughout the gameplay. Okay, so for our first game, we play white pieces. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, I typically love to play in the center because it's very common, or some form of concrete for me to play this. Okay, so here, since they go there, this is an early queen attack. I've learned to respect early queen attacks, but because they can get very dangerous if not mitigated good. So here, our next move is to try and castle. Just castle as soon as possible. Since the queen is on the other side of the board, it seems very logical to kind of castle kingside, move it as far away from the queen as possible. So here we try to open up the bishop's line of sight, maybe plans to go there. A lot seems to be going on in the first couple moves, but it seems to be all alright. Seems to be all alright, not all left. What am I doing? Okay, so they seem to go on c5. Not too bad of a move. I will, however, come over here. The reason as to why I go there is if they take, I can take back, and therefore my rook has some form of a line of sight beyond just staring at these pawns. I don't know. But here we can possibly try to drop back, I guess. Or we could just push here or there. It don't seem like too bad of an idea if we go here. That way, if they take this bishop, I can come over here, either that, or I can just take this way. I am most likely gonna take this way because it just seems somewhat logical. My knight is no longer being attacked 2 times, so not bad at all. Our next move will most likely be pawn there to kind of kick the bishop out, because it is a little dangerous. Okay, they seem to go back, which is really good. Okay, we can. Ooh, I don't want to go there as a. No, it seems like a decent idea. They're probably gonna take with the bishop, most likely, or they're probably gonna move to the other side of the board, which is what I would do. I would move to the other side of the board just to kind of escape from all the pressure that is going on. We have some form of control throughout this game. Whenever one is at the middle. If you don't know, if more powerful pieces are in the center, that will basically lead to some sort of an attack that can be considered to be a little bit concrete and helping the position be better. Meaning that their attacks are a little bit more critical causing maybe some form of attack. Is what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so if I go there, I'm gonna get forked, which is not a really good move. If I go here, however, that is not that bad of an idea, as I can then come over here. I'll push that pawn and then go right there. Again, not too bad of ideas. I was probably gonna do this anyways, cause both either one of those pawns could have been, pushed to kick me out. Okay, so as we did that, I pushed the pawn up primarily just to go back over here, maybe foster some sort of trade. I don't know. Just kind of laying the groundwork for maybe something bigger. Okay, so they seem to be going there. I'm not. I was thinking about possibly just going there. And the next move, I can go there. Or I could go here also. And then maybe lay out some sort of sacrifice. Okay, so maybe not. They're trying to do something. But that something is going to turn out to be nothing. Or it may actually be something overall. Ooh. No, yeah, that was a free piece. So now I'm losing. Yeah, no, I just lost my queen. No, misclick, no, misclick. So it may be over here. It may actually be over. It don't seem like there's any hope for us now, but we should still try. We are losing by 13 points of material. My knight just got lost, and I have no queen, no knight, no nothing. I'm gonna target the knight, even though it's not gonna do anything because the pawn is gonna protect it. Is it so bad? Yeah. Okay. So since they did that, I will probably try to go right there. It's not really gonna do anything. No, I need to move this. This piece. I will be coming over here. Let's push here, I guess, because I have almost no attack anymore. I have no attack, so I may be losing to Heisenberg here. Yo, it's over. I can go there, but that's really about it. Okay. Are there any moves I can do? I do not think so. I cannot do anything. Other than keep pushing the pawn. No, if I push the pawn, that's just gonna. Is that gonna be checkmate? I have no idea. Maybe. But we have literally no other option here anymore. So I might as well go for any chance that we have. They are most likely. I have no idea what they're most likely gonna do. We can push here just to try to prevent any checks from going on. We may be losing terribly, but it's just over. Actually, something I probably could have done. No, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Oh, they played a really good game. Okay, so what I was thinking was we could probably go right there. Yeah, we could probably go right there. We could go right there. If they move their queen for whatever reason, that would be checkmate. No, this is Okay. But anyways, that wasn't too bad of a game. They just played amazingly. But again, first loss. So with that being said, let's go on to the second game. Now we are on to the second game. We are going against someone from Algeria. Pretty sure that's the flag. We are playing the black pieces though, so that's a change. I've been wanting to play the Caro-Kann for a little bit, so let's see if they actually go for the E4 playstyle. The Caro-Kann kind of typically starts like that, and it's supposedly the best form of defense there is, I'm pretty sure. But I don't really buy it, but we should still try it anyways, because it's better to try new things. So here we can try further developing. Let's go here. No, let's go here. This don't seem like, oh, that seems pretty bad. All these options seem decent. Not so good. I'll try to go there. Just to kind of castle kingside as soon as possible. They are probably gonna, yeah, they're gonna attack that way, which may be bad for me. How would we prevent that? Okay, we could try going there. No, that would be bad. We could go there. They take, I mean, their pawn takes, and then we take back the knight, but then they take back, so it's not that good of an idea. Let's try pushing here. Something that I could also try to do is push my piece right there. They are not gonna do that. We're probably gonna go right there. Again, not too bad of a series of moves. They cannot take my knight, but I'm fully intending on capturing the bishop on the e-file. They don't like that, so they went back. I'm pretty sure now, do I want to castle? No, I do not want to castle now. It seems a little bit too dangerous to be castling. For that reason, I'm gonna keep on applying pressure to that pawn on the e-file. Because now I am attacking it 2 times. Therefore, it kind of helps me be able to gain an advantage or some sort of tempo over it. And now they push their pawn. It don't seem too good. I will push this pawn. I'm no longer thinking about castling kingside, but instead I'm thinking about castling queenside. So they push my knight back, not too bad of a problem. Can I push? I don't want to push. Let's go here. That way I can kick the bishop off of that square. Don't seem too bad yet. Okay, we take back, just like normal chess, like regular chess. No, we could go there. No, we cannot go there. I did not. We could try here. Can we? We cannot try there. Let's try here, actually. It don't seem too bad of an idea. Just try to target that pawn right there. My process for that is because I can't go there because the queen is taking control of that square, that diagonal. So this move may be somewhat decent because it will be checkmate on the next move. They don't seem to really have anything other than that. Yeah. So now since we have that, they're gonna have to find some way or some defense to that move. What I would do is just move the pawn on the b file forward, but it turns out they did not do that. So I'm pretty sure this is just checkmate. So just a little mistake, little missight, something I would do most likely. However, we do have one blunder. So I'm kind of curious to see what this blunder really is, because I honestly have no idea at all. So it says we played somewhat decent in this game, and the opponent also. We played a very, very close game. Let's see the review. So the blunder turns out to be knight to that place. Why was that a blunder? I guess because it puts me at a really big disadvantage now, I guess. But after that, I did decide to just take with my pawn. This is what I could do. I did not want a castle at this point, so I just went right there, just to attack this knight. I did it to attack the knight on this knight right here. Not only that, I did it to attack this pawn. So as can be seen in the rest of the gameplay. So again, those small little details can lead up to very big changes. With all that, we won the first game. We've lost the first game. We won the second game. Now let's win the third game. Now let's go on to the last game of this episode. So we are going against 1013. We have really stayed consistent in the 1000 range. This is not looking so good. But as I said in previous episodes, or in this episode actually, success is just a factor of practice. So it shouldn't hurt that we are making a lot of mistakes. Okay, so here we can I want to play my King's Indian again. It is a little bit more comfortable, and plus I forgot most of the theory for the Karokan. So that should mean that I must practice it a little bit more. We are gonna castle kingside, and then we are just gonna go for the attack. At least I'm gonna push there. If they en passant, that is completely alright. I'm probably just gonna go there anyways. So yep, just another piece being developed. Not too bad. So they seem to want to have some form of attack on my knight. I will try to kick the bishop out because we don't want any of that. Let's continue kicking it out because again we don't want any of that. Okay, so with that being done, it kind of makes sense to develop our knight, because again the more developments we have, the better we are. You see how now most of my pieces are developed, so it should be best to start going on the attack. Next move will probably be moving my pawn up, just to continue on the attacking format that we already have. So they decide to go back. It's not bad of a move. I will try to continue going on in the attack, or should we go there? This should be a not so bad attack. It just kind of decentralizes the position, but not decentralized, but centralizes the position, but weakens my defenses, which is alright in this manner. It seems as though they're gonna castle kingside. Do we want to take? Not really, because that is a free pawn. Let's take the free pawn real quick, because it is just free candy. Yeah, it is just free candy. So, and what I really want to do is just to try to trade the queens off the board. Since it's not really part of my attack, the queen's not really part of my attack, so I feel like it would be best to kind of lose it. So as we wait, I can kind of guess that they're probably gonna take, and then I take back, then their queen is gonna take here, and then we can do that, or we're gonna do that, but they seem to just castle and ignore the threat entirely, which is completely alright. I'm gonna just lose the bishop, and then I'm most likely just gonna lose this. Should I lose the knight also? I do not think I should lose the knight. So instead of losing the knight, I will try to go there. Try to form some form of a discovered attack. They seem to have kind of guessed what I was gonna do. So they did kind of guess what I was gonna do. So not the best. Not the best ideas. Ooh, but okay, it don't seem like that bad. I thought I just hung a knight for a second. I thought I just hung a knight. I thought I just completely lost the game again because of a little oversight. But this bishop is protecting the knight. So let's be a little bit more careful. Next move that I did not see at all was probably going there so that we can prepare an attack going there, forking the king and the rook. Not the king, the rook and the queen. But they do see that. So should it be it should be a decent move. I'm gonna trade the knight. Not too bad of a move, if I will be honest, because I am kind of keeping this pressure on. And is it a decent move to go there as well? It should be not too bad of a move, because if they do end up taking my pawn, I can just take back, and now I have direct pressure towards the queen itself. So yeah, not too bad of a sequence of moves. So they seem to have moved that. So now that I was gonna say that takes away pressure off the piece, but that's not entirely true. I will decide. Should I go there? Would it be best to come over here? It would not seem as that bad of a move. Although their pawn on the b file seems to be a little bit annoying. I was attempting to go here. Put my bishop here. I can attack the rook. Yeah, I can then attack the rook and attack most of its other pawns as well. So again, not too bad of moves. We are up 2 pawns, hopefully 3 on the next move. And then after that, we can just trade the queens as soon as possible. Now they'll probably take the pawn on the c file, but that don't matter because I'm gonna have this pawn right here. Right? Yes, I will have this pawn right here. So it doesn't really matter. I can also just keep having an attack here. And if they drop to the 7th rank, yeah, and then I can just defend that pawn right there with that move. These are not too bad of moves. No, it seems to be getting a little hectic, a little scary, but it shouldn't seem to trouble me, I guess. I'm gonna try to block that piece right there by using this move. Should I try doing that? It should be a decent move to kind of block that rook from the attack, because I do only have these pieces. Okay, so not the best of circumstances. What can I do? I can go there. I can go there. They take the rook. We can take with the bishop. No, we cannot take with the bishop. I can go there maybe. No. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Okay. Can I? No, I cannot move any of those pieces. I can take. Let's take. It may be over. It may be over. We can go there. Let's try to win this game. It kind of almost lost hope, but we didn't lose hope yet. They are probably gonna checkmate me on the next move. But let's try to stop that. Let's try to stop that by moving this piece over to here. Oh, they can just checkmate me by G. By going on either the black or red squares. So not so good, not so good. Is our best move to just go right there? That may be our best move. Okay, it should be a decent move to. I have no more decent moves if I'm be honest with you. I may be like, yeah, no, never mind. It's over. I could try going there, but this is not gonna do anything. I can go there, I guess. I have literally nothing. Let's keep on pushing, I guess. Oh wait! Oh my rook! Oh my rook! That was like my only chance. Oh my gosh! I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh, it's over, and we're just right back into the 900s. Now we need a whole lot of progress to be made. Okay, so what are they doing here? What are they doing here? Okay. So yeah, it seems to be over. Okay. So not much a change from the beginning of this episode. Well, I really hope you enjoyed, maybe laughing at my blunders, or you learned. You learned from my mistakes, and hopefully that helps you in developing your chess abilities. If you have any comments or concerns, be sure to state them in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to post as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and again, thank you. Y'all are awesome.